Hello, hello, hello. So I was just sitting down here as I have to leave tomorrow to go to Reno. And I thought, oh, I should just turn on my camera. I need a lot of practice. And so this is how the little ATC cards are turning out. And I love it. Like, is this not so scrumptiously grungy? So if you're not into grunge, I get it. This might not be your thing, but I love this. It just came out so fantastic to me. So I did do, where is it at? It's drying somewhere. I don't know where it got put, somewhere. I was doing one. Oh, here it is. It has its little hooks on it. So this one, I did some of the liquid pearls. I really like them. I use them a lot, and I just collaged it, as you can see. And then I have like a bucket every time we go into a city that has a Dollar Tree or a dollar store, since we don't have, I think we do, or are getting one here, but we haven't had one. And so I buy these stickers. And I thought, you got to start using them up. That's the goal this year. I've got to use my supplies. So I just sewed some fabric that I had that I love, that was in my little scrap bin. Well, it's not so little, it's like overflowing. And just made like a little grungy ATC card. So I thought that I would just turn on the camera because, as I said, I do need practice on doing this tutorials. I also need to get a bigger clamp, I think, for this so it can dry overnight. And if you're wondering, I actually bought these clamps at the dollar store because a lot of my books and stuff I have to glue, and they really need to, I use a lot of E6000. So I have to have something that'll clamp it down. And then these little things were perfect. So there we go. So, oh, and then I did just this simple one. This one actually has a lot of color. So this is the one that I used the calligraphy ink on. And it actually has a lot of sheen and all that. Now, more than likely, if I do something more than an ATC card with this, I will probably add lace or something to it. But for right now, I am just trying to get my stuff done for that challenge so that I said I'd participate, and whenever I say I'm going to do something, then I start working on it right away because, yeah, otherwise I will be late. Okay, so the one thing, this came behind the stickers. Is this not amazing? So I love it. So I am going to back the back of this one, even though I love that grunge. So that's my dilemma right now. I might back it on this. But I'm doing them really, really simple, nothing fancy. I'm trying to decide. I think I like it this way. And I have these cute little butterflies. And I'm trying to decide between this green, which really goes perfect. I think this guy would actually go with my other guy. And then my dental hygienist was cleaning my teeth. And she asked me what I like to do, and we were getting to know each other. And I told her about junk journals, and of course she had no idea. And I happened to have some on my phone. And her mother had passed away, I don't know, about 5 years ago. And her mother was a big-time crafter. And when I mean big, I mean like her house was 900 square feet, and it was packed from floor to ceiling. She did the most amazing things, just beautiful things. And there was so much vintage in there. And my wonderful hygienist had told me I could go in and take whatever I wanted. Now, I would have loved to just pull a U-Haul up because there were books and linens and yarn and you name it. There was also these great threads. Now, I am not a seamstress. I literally just learned to put the needle in and do a bobbin without buying bobbins. So when I say I'm not. But these wonderful threads came in it, and they are super, super thick. And I keep snapping them. I'm sure I'm not doing my tension right, but I actually like them because I always put these little clusters like everybody else underneath my butterflies because we love to do that. And so it's black and brown. It's just like the perfect color for this grunge. Of course, I love long strings too. So we'll wrap you, I think. Maybe just wrap that. Go ahead and thread that in there. Let's see if I can't bring it together just a bit. Yeah. This is where I say it's hard. Like my mind has to stop to tie a knot. So hopefully with time, I will get used to sitting here jabbering to myself. And then I'm going to pull that just for now. Kind of just make a very, very messy knot. And then I'm going to go in. I'm going to cut all these threads. I kind of like those that way. Cut that. And I think I will glue it this way. I like threads that hang down. I don't know why. I just like that texture of it. And so then I'm just putting a little bit of fabric tack on here to get it glued down. And, oh, come on, work with me here. And I think that this butterfly, even though it kind of blends in, it goes so perfect with the journal I'm working on. Or any other grungy journals. So pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. And I find that I have really good luck with gluing with this glue. I have tried other ones because I know not everybody loves it. So I've tried this glue. I'm not a huge fan of it. But the thing I found is I try every glue that somebody recommends or is using. And you'll just find what works for you. And I prefer Fabri-Tac. Let me find a little wipe so that I can. So I also tried the Sugar Bells, but I keep splitting them. I think I wouldn't say I'm strong because I'm not, but I keep literally popping it right in the middle. So I just use the jar with it upside down so that it always has. We could probably put, let me see. I don't know. I might. This came with the kit that I'm working with. And no, I don't have it down with me right now. I will have to look it up. But I might put one of these or maybe even a Tim Holtz one. I haven't decided yet. But I just kind of wanted to show you, since I started you out and then they were so plain, that the ATCs weren't going to stay plain. That they were going to be decorated. This one is pretty much the same thing, only this is from the dollar store. It is just a cheap little sticker that I found. And so we don't want to cut all of these. We want some of them to be long. Okay. I think I want some of that to peek out. Do I want you on the corner? Up on top maybe? No, I want you on the bottom. So I'm going to blob that glue right there. I'm going to stick it on here. Okay, so then this is a transparent butterfly, and we all love butterflies. And so we're just going to put a lot of glue on it. Make sure it stays. If it does not stay, I will use hot glue probably. I have kind of gone back to using a lot of hot glue on some things. I got to get to doing the flip through on some journals I made. I made these really big boxes. And on the fairy one I made, I have used E6000. I've used hot glue. I've used crazy glue. I've used Gorilla Glue. And it's the only project I've ever done. And I've worked with doing mixed media on canvas, everything else, and it always sticks. And my pebbles keep flopping off. So I will have to do a flip through of that fairly soon. And this might also need to just have a little clip. That is why I love these little clips. They're so perfect. It holds it down so you don't have to sit and hold it. and it will dry. Okay, then there's this last one. And so again, I'm going through my stash. This is what it looked like when it was all dry. I wasn't madly in love with it, but I did go through my stickers, and then I had punched these a long time ago. It's just scraps because I literally don't throw any paper away. We go out to eat, and I'm asking, you know, the poor waitress for the napkin holder that, you know, is paper, or the placemat that is paper. Yeah. And so I just never throw paper away, ever. And like all of you. But my stash is getting ridiculous. It's like so much. I'm like, girl, you gotta start using it. So that is actually helping me try to be a little more creative. So I'm trying to use up those. And I thought, well, this would look cute because then it could also make it like a little pocket. I don't even know if I'm following all the rules for this challenge. I probably should read that. But I just thought that this looked really cute. I could probably do a little saying on here as well. Let's go ahead and make sure that that'll stick. That's going to raise it just a little bit, give it a little more texture when it flips around to the other side. So let's go ahead and that is making a mess. Sorry about that. Let me see. Somewhere I have my little glue spreader, which I don't see, because I actually just moved everything so I could film, because I used to have everything sitting right on my desk. But it did not make for optical filming, unless you enjoy clutter like me. And it doesn't seem to matter. I don't know about the rest of you, but when I begin to start a new project and I start crafting, I start out with all this space, and then slowly I am working in this little tiny space. So I am trying to discipline myself for that to not be. And I forgot I was going to use this, so we want to clean that up and move it so that we can use it. So then I'm thinking that I didn't want it. Oh, well, I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I like that better now. I don't know. I was thinking to the side like that. This is a sticker from the dollar store. I am in the middle of working on a steampunk journal that I started before Christmas. And I'm actually using a vintage photo album. And I'm also attempting to do, oh, what do you guys call them? They're like the folios where they have everything that flips out. That tells you just how much I know about it. One page took me like 8 hours to try to figure out how to do it. Sometimes tutorials work great for me. Sometimes they don't. I have to just literally play around with stuff on my own. So I'm thinking I will just go ahead and do this. Then I can glue a little sticker, but then we could have something that goes on that as well. So pretty sure this is it's art glitter glue. It's very old, and my thing is all rusty because I lost the little, come on, work with me. Of course. I see other people go through this, but it needs a new pin. Okay, come on. Let's clean you up. I love art glitter glue too. Let's see. I want my string that way, so let's go ahead and do this. I've had a lot of fun doing these little ATC cards, and then when I get back, I am actually going, come on, I'm going to do some on some watercolor and just see, because I want to play with those inks so I become more familiar with them. So whether I use them for journals, my art journal, which is what I really just kind of play around with, I want to just try and make some, and so that I can familiarize myself with those inks and what they're capable of doing. Okay, so then this is just a sticker, again, from the dollar store. It doesn't want to peel off. Oh my goodness. Thought a sticker would be rough. Okay. And I also am going to be doing a giveaway. So I thought I would ask you guys, what do you want? Do you want me to do like a journal and give that away? Would you prefer like a little pack of supplies? What do you want? Let me know. And I'm also really new, and I was like, well, I don't want to post all my videos until like they're perfect. And I think we had that conversation in the last video. So they're not perfect. But with time, we always get better. I look at my first journals that I ever did, and I've improved. My photography has really improved because it used to be blurry because my hands shake. It's a little bit better now that I found out I had diabetes. And so some of the shaking is because my sugars were whacked out. And now they're not. So, all right. Cute, cute. Do I want a letter or do I want... I am like butterfly crazy. Should we do a butterfly? Oh, maybe we could do a butterfly in there. Huh. Do I want it where it's attached? No, because if I put the butterfly there, then you can't see Mr. Butterfly. I don't know. We'll think about Mr. Butterfly later. But there you go. So you can see how easy it is to do these. These are the little ATC cards all finished. Let me get this all put up and I'll put them down. So just a quick video because I was just like tootling around here. And I thought that I would just show you what I'm doing. Easy, easy project. I didn't do anything super fancy. I didn't go crazy. A lot of it is because I'm trying to learn, make sure I'm always in frame. This has its little thing, but they did come out really good and grungy. And I do love the grunge. Alrighty, guys. I hope that you like that. Let me know what you want to do on the giveaways so that when I get back next week, we can start doing that. Because as soon as I'm finished with this journal, then we are definitely going to do my first giveaway. Thank you for your support. Talk to you later. And there goes the chair.